So this goes from I think it's March. Okay, so this is late February uh, to mid-September. Uh, there's AMC, GME, BlackBerry, MVIS, COS, Bed Bath & Beyond, Nokia, Naked, Zomedica, NCTY, CCRM, and CCIV. These are all of these stocks overlaid on top of each other. They're all on the same cycle. The same logic is being applied to every one of these stocks. But if for one to run, say, 100% twice, so from point A to point B, 100% here, 100% here, then the duration of that will be fed into another stock to run. So if it takes AMC 6 months to run, from 100% drop, go back to 100%, then a stock like MVIS, if it's on twice that duration interval or half of it, will see the exact same movement, but with half the verticality of that of AMC. These stocks are constantly being traded against each other. And you can see, as one starts to run, all the others will fall. And your typical market analyst will say, oh, well, they're FOMOing, they're closing out of this and buying into that. I assure you that retail is not buying hundreds of millions of shares of individual stock like this. I can assure you that retail is not systematically timing their movements. Thank you. AMC is not having its movements timed by retail. GME is not having its movements timed by retail in the same exact manner, with the same exact signature as that of algorithmic trading and high-frequency trading. It does not happen like that. I don't have a server that is within feet of the NYSE trading floor sending buy and sell orders that are front-running the rest of the world. I don't have real-time short interest data. I don't have real-time securities lending market data. I don't have any of these utilities. I have shadows of them that are days and weeks behind what they actually are, like the FINRA SI report, the failure to deliver data from the SEC. Both take 2 weeks to get to me. Doesn't matter though, right? Because I'm FOMOing from one to the other in the same manner as that happened 6 months before it. Right. This is exactly what's going on. And by running this shit charade, this puppet show, there is a debt that is being accrued throughout each of these transitions. It's a crime scene. Every day from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 business days out of the week. Every day. And there is a massive shit bomb waiting to go off that has spawned because of this. There you go. Anything look a little familiar? How about right here? This is GME. This is AMC. AMC ran up and fell in the same manner as that of GameStop, but just 6 months. 6 months? No, March to 3 months difference. From March to June. And what have I been saying this whole time? That GME is 3 months ahead or 9 months behind AMC. They're on the same exact logic tree of whether it's routing orders to the dark pool or using your short exempt privilege as a market maker, authorized participant. It's the same thing. You have criminals exploiting ambiguities in the fine print of how exchanges work, of how brokerages work, of how different utilities work throughout the markets. You will find the exact same patterns throughout all of these stocks. And this is a symptom of too much liquidity in the markets and concentration of capital and concentration of order flow. This is not good. This is not good. If you have, and this isn't just in the equities market, this is in crypto, this is in the bonds market, even the fucking warrants market. You can see the same thing. It's a meme CDO, yeah, a meme collateralized debt obligation, yeah. This is what happened in 08, but instead of having meme stocks as your vehicle for crime, you had mortgage-backed securities. And it's criminal. It's criminal. And you won't find this video at the top of Reddit. You won't find this video going all over Twitter. You won't find this video as the #1 on the YouTube part of the finance section. This is criminal. This is criminal. And it's going to bite everybody who's participated in it in the ass. And when it does, you're going to have those who spotted it and realized the corruption celebrating for it. Because that will be Moaz. I say this every video, and I will say it again. Anybody who is trying to vilify those doing research, anybody trying to vilify those who are digging, anybody trying to vilify those who are putting in their time, right or wrong, to figure out what the fuck is happening, is one of your shills, one of your hedgies. So when you find a top post on Reddit saying, hey, he's wrong, yeah, I guarantee you that's one of your informational insurgents. This is literally one of the biggest and most obscene informational wars that this country and these markets have ever seen. All of this is information. It's all information. There's a reason why it takes 2 weeks to get failure to deliver data. There's a reason why it takes 2 weeks to get short interest data from self-regulated agencies. Right. There is a reason why it's set up that way. There's a reason why things that are happening in real time take 2 weeks to get to us. The retail trader, the retail investor, the ones who are drinking all day. Right. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. So the next time you see that somebody got something wrong, or you see the next time someone got something right, treat it the same. I'm not trying to be the first to do something. I'm not trying to be the first to get something right. I find puzzle pieces and I put them up saying, hey, I found a piece. I found a piece. So somebody else who's working on a different part of the puzzle can be like, oh, maybe that fits in my part of the puzzle. And if it doesn't, then they can do the same. But when you have idiots who are trying to point out those who tried putting the wrong piece somewhere and laughing at it, you're entirely eliminating the purpose of research. You're entirely eliminating the force that is trying to correct the corruption that exists. Every day that goes by is another day for these fucking motherfuckers to get another little strangle position somewhere. Whether it's a new fucking swap on the VIX, a new swap on the SPY, a new swap on the this or that, or a contract for difference here and a contract for difference there. As you start to spawn these new positions that put a strangle on the market, so if it goes up or down, your delta neutral, your alpha isn't affected, that is what will stop the MOAS. And so every day that goes by is another little piece. The way that we're going fucking brick by brick, they're going brick by brick in the same direction. A lot slower, but nonetheless, they're going in the opposite direction. Wake the fuck up. If someone else is saying this, I would rather them be on the front page of Reddit for it, or of subreddits. I don't care if it's me or someone else. But for the love of God, please, get this to the front page of all these subreddits that are trying to uncover the fuckery. Every time, anybody who's been here, chat, tell me if you've seen one of these rants before. Tell me if you've seen me go off on a tangent like this before. Every time something like this happens, where it is, I put it right in front of you. I put it right in front of everybody. And the furthest it gets is to the sub boxes of those who are subscribed. That's it. It doesn't go on Twitter. It doesn't go on Reddit. It doesn't go on any major media outlets. It just, right? And I'm not discrediting those who support me. The point that I'm trying to put across, though, is that it doesn't surface anywhere. You have at least 20 or 30 people that are just now saying, hey, I've seen this before. And not once has it made it anywhere. And there are other people who are doing great DD as well. And they don't get any exposure. Which is why myself and everybody else a part of this do everything they can to credit those who are putting out that work and to spread it and share it. Within the past 24 hours, I've fucking retweeted at least 5 or 6 different people who have found something. And there is no interest in it. It's just no dates, no DD. Huddle! Shut the fuck up. There is no time to be wasted here. There is no time to point and laugh. There is no time to just assume that it's just going to happen. It happens when those who are caught in this shit fucking show get caught. But until there is solid fucking evidence that they have been messing with our markets, there can't be anything. Not until either their balance sheet P&L gets realized as a significant loss, or they're put in front of a fucking judge. You ain't shit. The only good thing that comes out of your mouth is cycles. Everything after that, your vague ass says nothing. Get the fuck out of here. Do you have any fucking idea what the markets are? The market is one giant cycle, you dumb fuck. It's all one giant cycle. Ever heard of sector rotations? What do cycles do? They're cyclical. Oh, what do cyclical things do? They rotate, you dumb motherfucker. That's the whole point. Cycles aren't anything new. But to have them exist in this sector that just won't be named. It's the elephant in the room that no financial analyst, no media commentator, media financial commentator, nobody wants to fucking give it a name but the meme stocks. That's it. That's it. But these are legitimate companies. These are legitimate companies that tried there was a blatant disregard for the legality of markets back when COVID hit. Plain and simple. You had short interest on stocks exceed 100% of the float. Tell me how that works. And yeah, the vagueness. Have you not seen? Like, I literally have the tweet pinned to my fucking profile. I literally have the tweet pinned to my profile. My posts are ambiguous for a reason. The point is to provoke curiosity, for you to get a spark of inspiration, to think outside the box. Instead, you bitch and bicker about not having the answers handed to you. And even when they are handed to you, you whine about it being less than 100% accuracy. Fucking read. Just literally fucking read. And this is not a torch and pitchforking to go against the buy and hodl philosophy. That's half the battle right there. The other half is doing the research. The other half is uncovering where things were exploited.